Hello.
Hello. How exciting. We're in.
Hi.
Hi. All right. Does that mean Jeremy's in? Is he the host?
I'm assuming he's the host. Oh, I got a lot of, why am I, hold on, I got
There
a,
he is.
all right, I'm going to rejoin. I'm in here twice. I'm not sure how. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I went in through the Zoom scheduler for this meeting and it didn't bring me here, I guess. So I was waiting there for everyone else to join. And I don't know where I was, but then I went to the town calendar and clicked into here. So here we are. I don't know.
Perfect.
I have no idea what happened. I'm so over technical. I actually was trying to get my main computer, not my Chromebook, to work like I did last time we did this, and it was not cooperating. So then I didn't understand why. It doesn't matter. We're here now. It's all great. Hold
My
on one
neighbor
second.
warned me that the Wi-Fi is shoddy tonight. They've been doing some work in Barry. So I
Oh
thought it was me.
no, I just don't understand. Like it worries me a little bit that there's a Zoom meeting that inside of my Zoom, which I'm hosting from, that there is yeah, that the link from the Zoom brings me to a room with no one. But I guess it doesn't matter as long as the one that comes from the public postings brings us here. So here we are. Yay. Hi everybody.
Hello.
Let's see, are we recording? Yes, we are. Good. All right, so let's call this belated meeting of the Shutesbury School Committee Policy Subcommittee to order at 6:39. Um, we have first on our agenda the approval of the minutes from January 15th,
So moved.
2026. What's up? You
So
said move?
moved.
I will second that. All in favor? My UI.
Jack guy.
Thank you, Leah. So the policies that we have for review are the second read for IHBHE remote learning, um, and IJL for library materials section and adoption. I don't believe that we need to vote on those. We just need to discuss those, correct?
Well, it's your second read, so this is when you will take the vote.
Okay, perfect. Like I said, all we have to do is vote on these. Um, so Leo, do you want to make the move and
Yeah. So I let me see. I'm looking at my notes. I have four policies for second read. Is that right?
oh
Or like for vote from second read to?
I
We
guess
do.
there's the
We have two that are review. They're current policies we have that have been minor updates, to be honest. Usually, the first one is just a reference that was added. And then there are two that are on a second read that are policies to be added. So you are correct. There are four total on second read.
Okay. All right. So I will vote to move. Hold on. Sorry. Let me just open the agenda so that I move the right
look at
ones
me, I
forward.
printed them out for a change. So much easier.
Okay. All right. So I move to have um wait. Okay. So for the policies for review on second read, those if we are fine with the way they are, we will
Mhm.
just leave them as is, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And they'll
Correct.
just
We
get
will
passed, they'll
mark
pass them
them
to the
as reviewed.
Yes.
We will
Okay.
add the update on the first policy of the new reference because the policy itself hasn't changed.
Yeah.
Um, so if you're good with that, it will just be marked as reviewed. It does not have to go to committee. We'll just mark it that it was reviewed by policy because there's no changes.
Yeah.
With this, we'll make this date.
Okay. All right. So I move to keep the policies IHBHE and IJL as is, no changes.
Okay. I will second that. I guess we don't need discussion because we said the piece as we did it. So all in favor, my UI.
Jack, I.
Awesome. So the policies to be added, our second read is IGB Support Services Programs and IHAM. I only can read that as IHAM. I can't say that's IHA. It's IHAM. IHAM are health education.
So I move to have IGB and IHAM added to the full school committee agenda for review.
All
Is
right.
that right?
Yep.
That is great.
I will second it. Was there any discussion that we needed to have on those? I didn't have any.
No, I don't have anything either.
Okay. So all in favor? My UI?
Jack, I.
It's unanimous. It's so strange to have a two-person subcommittee. All right,
Yeah.
policies to be added are, for the first read, are IJLA, library resources, IJND, access to digital resources, and IJNDB, use of technology in instruction. So these we don't have to vote on, but if we have any concerns or any sort of things that we want to change or add, we can do so.
I did have one thing on IJND. So I know we don't have a director of technology.
Right.
We do.
We do have a director of technology.
Oh, we do. When
We
did
do.
that happen?
So Shutesbury has Debbie Lee, who is the media teacher, but she is also the director. She handles all the E-rate, the procurement, I will say Shutesbury's in much better shape than many of the union people who are multitasking that position, because she's very, very strong in the technology. She's really a gem. And so we do have a director of technology.
Okay,
Right on.
pretty cool. That was my, and then the other question I had was the school library. I feel like I should know this, but I don't actually know if we have a school library.
We do.
We do.
It's
Okay.
very robust. We're very fortunate to have Heather Lubinstein at the helm. She brings in authors and really makes books come alive for kids. Like, I think the challenges that she does, she had me help out with the Battle of Books last week for the MCBA celebration. And that is why the kids are just such avid readers. I mean, we've had
Fourth
cases
grade.
where we've had to tell people like, okay, you have to stop reading now because it's, they like sneak it under their desk. It's amazing. They are readers for sure.
That's great.
And fourth grade won, much to the
They did.
much to the disappointment of my fifth grader.
Much to the chagrin of the fifth grade.
Yeah.
They have next year.
Yeah. So anyway, that was that. So yeah, the library is great, and we even great. It's a great library. So anything else that we need to talk about with that? All right, then I move to adjourn. Can I move to adjourn?
Jeremy-
Oh yeah, what do you got?
I just have one question, because I think we ended up going into my second year. I'm trying to streamline this a little bit.
Yes. Yeah.
Because we will break in June, I'd like the policies like not to be mid policy
That
when we
makes sense,
start
yeah.
back up in September. So
maybe we
I'm
should move
going
those?
to suggest that we end policy with the April meeting, because that will make it have time to get through the school
Yes,
committee
yeah.
by June, if that makes sense.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. So usually our May meeting is our reorganization meeting.
So we
But
could
as
still
long-
have that, long as we're not
Right.
bringing policy.
Right. So then we can just finish. Well, we can just finish off the policy, because if we move that next month, then that will become part of the stuff that needs to be
Perfect.
read. Right.
Yeah.
So that should be all set. Okay. So we'll have our next policy meeting is April 16th. That will be our last policy subcommittee meeting for this term. That
Right.
makes sense? Okay. I don't know if can I, as the chair of the sub policy, move things? I don't know. Do you want to move Leah to adjourn, and then I'll second it, I guess. just to be
I
official.
move to adjourn the policy meeting.
I second. All in favor? My UI.
Jack, I.
All right. And
Our next meeting is at the same time as their quarters fundraiser that they do.
okay.
The PTO does. So,
So
we
you-
should
are
probably
you
go
gonna phone-
there. I'm
Are you
just
gonna phone in? We can all phone in. We can have an in-person meeting
We
at
could.
quarters. All right.
kidding. Thanks,
I think
everyone.
that's gonna. All
Thank
right. See you
you.
guys soon.
Uh,
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.